Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your July 2024 read. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming out for you here, okay? I'm going to take it week by week, all right? And it'll be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs in your North Node, okay? So it may or may not resonate with you. Just, this is a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, I do have a special right now, 20% off up until July 4th. By midnight, okay? Use coupon code in the description box below, fireworks20, okay? All right, guys, let's dive in and take a look and see what's going on for Sagittarius for this week. I know you had an interest, well, I should say for this month, July 2024, and your last read that I did at the last week of June, you might want to check that out. That was a pretty big read for you there, okay? You had a big moral decision to make in some sort of way. Let's dive in. Let's take a look. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, what's going on? Did you have some sort of? It looks like you escaped some sort of conflict and emotional sadness. It's like but you escaped it because you got the positive side of the Death card, which tells me that just at the nick of time, you were able to change something sunny side up, right? Versus here where death is looking straight at you. So you just missed something. Oh, it was about some sort of, kind of moving camps, and it had something to do with moving swords so they couldn't be used against you, and for emotional heartbreak. Okay, well, let's dive into this. This is interesting. You always are getting interesting reads, Sag, these last 2 weeks. All right, let's give me a card on this Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What do we get? You've got the back of the King of Wands. So looking at the domain, all right, so I feel that it could be that you're focusing in on, wow, what else do we got? We got the Ace of Swords in reverse as well. So interesting. It's like you're looking at your domain and you're focusing in on building you. So whatever this deceit was, you're focusing in on becoming stronger for you. This is a entrepreneur. This is a leader in what it is that they do. So, and with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this tells me that it's like an affirmation that whatever you're undertaking is coming through. It's like you might not think it's going to be a success, but interesting, because when it's in reverse like that, it's like upside down. This is saying it's whatever you're undertaking is going to be a success, and you're going to get clarity and empowerment. But you feel like you need to turn your back on something, all right, and to focus in on you, so you're not deceived and lead to heartbreak. This could be in a connection or situation, okay? So yeah, it's almost as if that you're looking back in your mind about what was heartbreak before, and what you're doing is you're taking leadership and you're turning your back and focusing in on building you, building an empire in some sort of way, and maybe that. What I'm getting here is that you're not seeing the victory yet. Give me more on this. Give me a card on why the Ace of Swords is in reverse, okay? Hold on, guys, on this. We're going to dive deep into this and figure out what this is all about. What is this? It has to do with long-term happiness, the Ten of Cups. You're not seeing the long-term happiness of success. You're looking back. Something's coming to surface from a feeling of the past because the present is triggering you in some way. And what you've done is you've kind of turned your back and you're focusing in on becoming solid and strong, creating that strong and strength within you. So you get the long-term happiness, but you're not seeing the clarity in order to get this long-term happiness. Like, what is it going to take for me to get this 10 of Cups? Okay. Like, Spirit, what is it going to take me to get there? Okay. So let's get a little bit more advice here, but it has to do with lovers making a choice in some sort of way. Now, this could be lingering on from the last week of June, because you had a moral decision that you were making in some sort of way. So you're finding, what the heck is it going to take for me to get the 10 of Cups? So let's dive in and see what Spirit's advice is in terms of that. Give me 3 cards in terms of that for Sagittarius. Let's help them out here, okay? All right. What's going on for Sagittarius? This flipped. What is it? Well, look at what's it going to take? Clarity. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And now what's it going to take? Clarity. So clarity about what? I thought another card flipped, but maybe it didn't. Okay. Give me 2 more cards and what you mean. It did. Clarity. Oh man, it's clarity on not putting something to an end. 10 of Swords in your mind. You're getting clarity of something's not been put quite to the end at this moment, okay? To close it out, all right? All sword energy, so it has to do with the reasoning of the mind, all right? So this is clarity about not putting something to an end quite yet, about Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and focusing in on nurturing, mother nature, something about putting an end to nurturing. Are you over nurturing a person, place, or thing who's not giving you a balanced kind of approach back? Is not seeing the way things that you see things. May not be seeing a relationship. One might like one more than the other, or this could be not nurturing the connection as much as you're nurturing it as well, whether it's work, love, or life. This is what I'm getting here. This is not over giving. Something about that needs to be put to an end, and it's coming up again, and you're recognizing it. And that thing that was unclear, that wasn't bringing you happiness, is your advice is to take the time to get the clarity of why something is not ending, of why you're wanting to nurture something that might not be giving you back what you deserve. This is what I'm getting, guys. Okay. Let me pull a few cards here and see if there's any other advice that comes through. Any other advice that comes through from numerology that's important on this first week for Sagittarius, okay? Note your comments, guys. Let me know if that resonates with you, okay? I'm just curious. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know this first week? What do you want them to know about this situation that's going to give them some sort of advice in this? 3 cards. Okay, I'll take them, guys. I'll take them. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there is, because it came out backwards, I'm going to take them. So maybe there is some healing that still needs to be done on an individual level. And you need, and by doing some physical activity, you're going to get the communication that you need and connect with source to get grounded, because this reduces to a 4. So 13 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So physical activity is going to change the state and change the energy within your body, which is going to break through, getting that shot of dopamine as well, but it changes your state and you're able to think, you're able to speak clearly and clearly speak to your healing on an individual basis to get you grounded. Okay. Could be done with the twin flame. Okay. This is an 11 card, but it's upside down in some sort of way, okay? So there's still a little bit of healing that needs to be done, which is okay. It's totally fine. There's no rush. It's not a sprint, okay? But this is saying that a change of state is going to help you. So physical activity will help change that state, connect you better with source, and help you to speak clearly to you on an individual level to bring that clarity about this nurturing and putting an end to something in the mind of a way of thinking, okay? Because you're still looking for this long-term happiness here, okay? And I think something is resurfacing of the past, but you just missed something. You just missed death and you were able to shift. So for some of you, you've made this shift. You've made this shift just in time, okay? Because it could have let you down to that 3 of Swords that you had previously. But I feel that you just missed it in some sort of way. I've got to pull advice for you on this first week. Okay, this is, let's just take a look. Give me some sort of advice for you here. Mirrored souls. Okay, so that explains the 11 that we got from the individual. There's 2 souls, here. And because it was upside down, it's about being responsible for you in this, but mirrored souls. So it's about communication of 2 people. One person is triggering unhealed parts in another and vice versa. So it's happening on that particular level. There's two souls coming together, and this is a three, and it's about communication. So it could be, talking about that, seeing all facets of yourself, okay? Not just see you as one way, but see all facets of yourself, okay? It could be a time where you're tested and challenged, especially with the mirrored image. Two souls within one. Again, it could be a soul contract between you and another person, or a soul connection. But there's going to be times you're going to feel tested, but this is about seeing a beautiful partnership as this opportunity for growth for both you and that other person to come and embody unconditional love. It's like coming together in unconditional love. That blue is the communication, that green is the heart chakra, coming together with the third eye here, okay? So it's kind of like moving from out of the shadow and coming into a place of acceptance, of love and compassion, okay? And this is the greatest gift that you can bestow upon each other here. So, if you have issues of self-worth or self-love or within a soulmate, they're going to mirror those same qualities or do things that may cause those hidden, shades to resurface. Like I said, something was resurfacing here. Okay. And it's just say that the universe serves up these cosmic mirrors, and it reflects things that need to be healing and balancing within us, right? So it accelerates growth not only in you, but in that other person, okay? That's the first week, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the second week that's coming out for Sagittarius. What needs to come out for Sagittarius? What else do we get? Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know most regarding this time, okay? Yeah, Two of Cups, guys. Wow. Two of Cups. So yeah, definitely a partnership. If it's not love, it's you and coming together in a partnership between you and another person. But it's being very truthful and honest with each other too, okay? Or in a connection, if you're not romantically involved, it could be a partnership at work. Yeah, look at, okay, so now we're getting the death upright. Okay, so, and this could not be, it doesn't have to be a bad card. So let's just take a look at what we have here. So this is about two people coming together on equal ground. Two people, sharing, being trustful and honest with each other, okay? And seeing eye to eye in a situation, partnership, connection, unity, bonding together, okay? And it could be that some sort of bond, there was a surprise that came down, a transformation of some sort, and then I get the Empress energy. So this is the back of the Empress. There was some sort of difficulty, but you're seeing the bigger picture of this. It's like, okay, there's a lot of growth and a lot of beauty and a lot of love. Something kind of came out. Okay, so here's the Tower. Here's the remnants of it. After that, a surprise, right? Two people coming together, being honest. Maybe that you've approached someone or someone approached you in terms of a connection. Something came down by a surprise. You still see this cloud here, but the sky is clearing. And with the Empress energy, this is the birthing of something new, right? But this is still kind of stuck on the cloud from the Tower, okay? And then this is not wanting to make a decision quite yet, at a crossroads. This would be at a crossroads, and this would be like, I'm not at a crossroads here. So give me clarify the Two of Swords that is in reverse here, because typically this would be that self-defense on the mental and psychic planes. And it could be that, she's unmoved and she's standing her ground. This is being movable in some way, okay? How so? Yeah, it's about being movable and balancing something out. Moderation. Okay, so in your second week, a surprise comes down, which causes a birthing of something new, but it's about two souls coming together, a partnership coming through. There could be a partnership opportunity, all right? This is about moderation. And you're going to hear about, because the Page of Pentacles message comes through about some sort of moderation in something. So a message comes through about moderation, and then what? And having the strength to tame the beast within. So this has something to do without taming the beast within ourselves. Remember when we talked about that individual and the mirrored souls could have sparked something within you and that other person to make a change. Now what happens is that now moderation. So now it's It's, here's the situation, there's the remnants of the situation. Now it's time to balance that out. A message comes in about being, taking care of oneself and being strong with the inner. So creating change to balance the inner, especially when feeling at a crossroads here. Okay. But that's what I feel that's happening. There's some sort of moderation that's coming into play. There's a breaking free of an old way of doing and being, and it's because the Mirrored card came out. It's a breaking free of something, and it's a 9 card, so it's telling me that it's coming to fruition at this time. So very interesting. I am going to pull another card. Anything else in the second week that's important for Sagittarius to keep in mind? So moderation is going to be restored. You're going to balance yourself and tame that beast within. And, from the message that comes through about balancing. And it's a interesting week. Okay. An interesting week. Let's take a look. Sorry, guys. There's a little kid running around the hallway, down the hallway through the door. My condo over here. But in any event, exhaustion. So it's now time from the exhaustion of the tower that came down to focus in on being, focus in on the change, having silence, and then being able to, it says, to get out of the head and get out of the guilt of a situation. So interesting. Give me one more card for this. Getting out of the head. This is interesting. You're trying too hard, Sag. I think you're trying to force something. Okay, and I'm telling you what the cards are saying here. You've got to watch it flow, otherwise you're going to drive yourself crazy. You've got to watch it flow. You can't force something, because you're not only will you be exhausted, but you could cause a tower moment, right? A second one. So don't force it. This is about, focus in on silence, and life is you're kind of life surfing through this, and it doesn't want you to force something to go. Okay. When you force, you're going to create resistance, and that's going to make it worse. It wants you to focus in on being able to move beyond that. So what advice for you in the second week to do other than that? Focus on your spirituality to overcome obstacles. That's a 14, and 4 and 1 is 5. So that's going to help you overcome obstacles. And then what else? Self-love. Focus on spirituality and self-love. Okay. In the meantime, just keep doing that, right? And your financial discipline is going to be key. Let's take a look at your third week. Okay. Let's take a look at your third week. You're taking better leadership of yourself is what I'm getting in that second week. And you're noticing a lot of things like, flow, not force. Okay. Flow, not force, guys. Okay. Third week for Sagittarius. What comes out for Sagittarius? Third week. What's important for Sagittarius in the third week? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Create a strategy. Create a strategy, guys. You know what it's like when you don't, right? You know what you're manifesting here. You're getting mirrored. You're being triggered in some way. You might be going to default mechanisms, but now you're shifting, and now you're developing a better strategy. Okay. And moving forward with a lot more clarity, and moving forward fast with change to bring in balance. You go from the 3 of Wands to the 8 of Wands, fast change, movement, news. So this could be a strategy and bringing forth the news. Okay. What is this news of this 8 of Wands? All fire energy and air. Okay. You could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius come forth fast with some news. What is this? What is this news that's coming through? Okay. What is this news? About work, about mentorship. Okay. And about a conflict of mentorship, and wants to balance things out emotionally with you. You could be in business with this person, but there is some fast news that is coming in that's very direct. All right. And it has to do with a strategy, and it has to do with mentorship and having a conflict surrounding like who's in control, but this is balancing out emotions from it. So someone's getting better authority over their emotions in a situation. Maybe there was a little bit of conflict within that. Anything more on this that wants to come through in the third week? But you're going to hear from someone. Oh, it's love. It's beliefs come true, being in love. So now it's about developing a better strategy. So it's about creating a different reality coming through. And there could be a conversation coming through after a message comes in. So it's about exuding love in all that you do. So whether, your first inclination might be to kind of be, kind of step back a little bit, focusing on love. Beliefs come true, create your reality, recognize and change and reprogram the subconscious. This is what you're learning within this connection, okay? You and another person, you and an entity of some sort, but focus on the future you now, okay? Because you're already there, and focus in on as you have arrived and achieving those dreams, because the spirit is saying you're there. You're there, okay? You're there. Maybe you're not believing it, but you're there, okay? So anything else? Love. Yep. Love. Birthing something new. Love. Doing what you love. Maybe that you're around someone that you love, but this is say coming from love and grow from love. Some sort of growing from love is key. And what else? Yeah, this is growing from love and the projections. And then after going through a learning period, flowering from that. Okay, moving forward and flowering and blooming. And that's sixes are all about growth. It's a pregnant number and it's all about growth. Let's take a look at your last week here, Sag. Okay, let's take a look. Good job, you guys. Really well done. It wasn't easy energy that you were working with, but this is really positive for you. There's something miraculous that you have learned, and you're like, it's like this big aha, moment. And that's always good. And look at your last week, you're getting the Magician card. Shoot, you are on your way. And I'm seeing the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. So let's just take a look. What else wants to come out for Sagittarius? Spirit, give me the card. What do we get? Wow, passionately moving forward. It changes everything. Too many cards. So give me just one more card. Spirit, give me one more card for Sagittarius. Give me a jumper for Sagittarius on what you feel is most important that they need to know in the month of July, especially this last week. What does Sagittarius need to know most? What do we got? What do we get for Sagittarius? Last week, what do we get? Okay, this is it. Yeah, look at this. Wow, Magician and Lovers card. Both, look at this. Look at this in the most beautiful sides, both straight up. You know what this is saying? This is manifesting what you want, having all the tools to get exactly what you want, bring in balance, and moving forward passionately towards love. Gemini energy, fire energy, and Gemini and kind of Virgo energy there. This is all about lovers moving forward in love. This is a blessed connection. Something is being blessed. Could be like fire and earth. There's like a real shift and change. And this is the sixth card, which is birthing something new. So manifesting what you want, passionately moving forward towards that, and act as if that you already got the love that you desire. And it comes right on in. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands. Happy home. Their harmony is restored. Harmony is restored here, guys. This is celebration. Oh my gosh. What a whirlwind. Whew. You guys, wow. Look at the sun is rising. This is celebration. Peace is restored. There's a dove there. Two people dancing. You could be dancing. Music might have a part of it, but you're restoring home and domestic harmony here. Okay. Anything else in terms of advice in this last week? All is well, my dear. I mean, I'm telling you, talk about restoration and restore a big change towards abundance. For some of you, it could be a parenting, okay? There's a big change of abundance that's taking place. And for some of you, it had to do with communication of the solar plexus chakra regarding parenting. Whatever it is, it's come to fruition. Whether you're parenting yourself, being the father or mother, that you had to reparent yourself, or you're being a parent to yourself. Or parenting your parent, okay? There's a lot of different ways this could go. Whatever it is, there's a change that moves towards abundance. And for some of you, it had to do with how you were raised and how you communicated confidently. And it's coming to fruition where the light's being shined on this, where you can actually see it, okay? Anything more? Yeah, out of the mayhem. The manifestation is already happening, right? You just went through the mayhem through these here a little bit. It's kind of like something came up to surface, some sort of past wound that shifted. You focused on your spiritual growth. You hung on tight. Boom. Look at this, guys. You should be proud of yourself here. Really. I'm going to pull an oracle card for the end of the month, and let's see what that is for you. Oracle card for your advice for the month of July. Okay. What do we get overall? This is powerful, guys. It's too many cards. I'm just going to, just give me one, Spirit. Give me a jumper then. Okay, the flipper, that'll work too. Look at, well, it wants me to take all three. Jeez, you guys, this is crazy. This must have to be something that goes together. Wow. The strength of your intuition brings forth growth and celebration. The strength to be able to move forward, that Leo energy within you to communicate and push forward. Your intuition moving through the darkness and into the light. When you can't see something, you're using your intuition, it's coming to fruition. And when you do so, you can celebrate of the birthing of something new, a 6 card. And that's exactly the number of the partner card here, which is the Lover's card here. Whatever it is that's coming together in some sort of union here. There's a celebration that takes place here that's quite beautiful, guys. It's about a birthing of something new. So you should be really, really proud of yourself here, guys, okay? It's almost as if that there's much to be celebrated, tons. You're never alone. You're always guided and supported by the universe and by your source. And it's all about the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. You got them all almost. I mean, I'm telling you. Wow. Just, you are so loved and you are so appreciated for the beautiful soul that you are. And it's time to just celebrate life, celebrate your growth, and celebrate you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, guys, like and subscribe. And if you want a personal read with 20% off, it's on sale for 4th of July. Put in the code word fireworks20 in the description box below with the link. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.